What's up, Aquarius, with your April love general reading. This is for my lovely Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is a general love reading and may not resonate with every Aquarius out there. So, Spirit, what am I allowed to know for my Aquarius for the month of April in regards to love? Tell me what's going on in their love life. What's going on for Aquarius? Okay, so I can definitely see this person does want a romantic start with you. For some of you, if it's not a new connection, then this, I believe, is this would just be referring to maybe like a new start with this Ace of Cups, since the aces are always about like new beginnings and things like that. The fact that we have the Ace of Cups clarified by the Eight of Swords, though, means that I do feel like this person is a little bit scared of this situation at this time. I feel like they're a little bit hesitant to come forward and to let you know that, especially with the Three of Wands and the Four of Swords. It's like they have this ideas, they're seeing this potential here. They're seeing what could happen between you and them, but they're not really doing anything about it with the Four of Swords. They're kind of like staying to themselves. And with the Eight of Swords, this is obviously due to feeling entrapped, I feel like, in their own mind. Maybe they feel like they can't make the situation what they want it to be, or maybe they're just kind of nervous or scared in general, you know what I'm saying? Because the bottom of the deck is the King of Cups, which would mean this person, you know, rising above, I feel like, their emotions, not letting their emotions get the best of them, because the King of Cups is all about emotional maturity and not letting anything emotionally manipulate you or be emotionally manipulative yourself. Could also be the King of Cups. But I do feel like it's about them overcoming certain emotions and certain things. Then we have the Eight of Crystals, which is the Eight of Pentacles with the High Priestess. This was a very interesting combo to me, and I do feel for the majority of you, this person, either you know this person at work, or this person does maybe work a lot, or they kind of they're focusing on something else right now. And I do feel like that is a distraction. Whether that's purposely or not purposely, like whether they just do that, you know what I'm saying? And so with that being said, I feel like with the High Priestess here, it's kind of interesting. It's almost as if like they still feel very intuitively drawn to you, or it's like intuitively they know, they have these intuitive feelings or intuitive downloads here, you know what I'm saying, about this situation. And I think that it's almost as if they're like distract themselves with the 3D every day. Like they just, maybe they go about their habits, or they're trying to, or maybe they just go to work every day. I'm trying to think of different examples for this one that's kind of not working. So I'll just move on. Anyways, so I do feel like with the High Priestess, so it's like there is something else there that is like kind of calling them, knocking on their door here. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're feeling intuitively drawn to you, but I do feel like they kind of drown that out and they're distracting themselves. And then that makes perfect sense, because right after that we have the Five of Wands, which is feelings of being conflicted. It's like conflicted and not it could be struggling as well, or maybe even feeling like there's competition. But I do feel strongly like this person is kind of conflicted about what they want when it comes to the future, because the Ten of Pentacles is about, you know, a legacy, building a future, and things like that, and also about foundations and feeling comfortable and things, and all of those things, you know, that you think of when you think of when you want to be like old and you have your stuff together and things like that. That's like the Ten of Pentacles here. So this Five of Wands is like, okay, maybe I am conflicted about what I can do to get this future. Like it's a struggle, you know what I'm saying? And so this person could be focused on their future a lot as well too, and I feel like maybe they could be in some sort of business that's very competitive. But since this is how they're feeling about you, I feel like maybe they feel like they have to compete for your love or for your attention as well too. This could be all in their head, like they could think like they have competition, but maybe they don't. And or it could be true. I mean, like, you know, maybe they could see you as someone that is on the minds of other people, you know. And with the Ten of Crystals, I do think that they may think about a future with you, and they may want to build something with you, but they kind of struggle. And you know, that makes sense too, because the struggling kind of comes back to the first set of cards over there, like the Ace of Cups, like wanting to open their heart, wanting to let this beautiful love in, but still feeling a little trapped, still feeling a little scared. I actually really love this imagery here, because this reminds me of the card in another oracle deck, and it's called The Garden and the Gate, and it is a card about yearning for more and wanting more out of a situation, but still being stuck in your comfort zone and being kind of scared to go out and get it. And I think that is so perfect for kind of what's going on with this person at this time. This makes sense too, along with the, you know, needing to rise above these emotions. Oopsies. Ow. I hit my funny bone. Rising above these fears and things like that, overcoming and realizing that this is kind of all in their head at this time. Oh, and then look at under that, we have a union card. We have the Four of Wands. That's really beautiful. Oh my gosh, and the Fool. Oh my gosh, and the Ace of Pentacles. Let's just go forever. No, but oh, actually, let me set this one back over here. But yeah, so it's like, and then the Three of Wands is a beautiful card about potential. It's about going after what you want, and it's like you've already set your sights on something, and you've already kind of, you know, felt passionate about something, and now it's time to take that action. It's time to move forward, to let it be known. You know what I'm saying? And I think with the Four of Swords, it's like they're thinking about that, they're wanting that, but they're still like hesitant to make a move. They're like, it may seem like they don't even care or they don't want to, because they're like, maybe they're overthinking as well too. But the High Priestess, I feel like, is perfectly saying that there's still some sort of nudge here and pull towards this connection and towards you, no matter how hard they try to bury themselves in their work, no matter how hard they try to distract themselves, you know. So let's get some more cards to see how they're feeling. Oh, and then we're also going to be getting some channeled messages and some advice for you as well too. So let's get, how are they feeling about my pile one? What's going on with this person? What do they need to know? Okay. I keep that. Oh, look, we have ascending at the bottom, and this is the Ascension deck. So it's transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phases, preparing for union. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so let's see what we got. We got stabbed in the back here. We also have camera, we have clock, and then we have the Grim Reaper. Kind of coming in reverse though. So I feel like this is like the Death card coming in reverse. So if you have history with this person, it's definitely like it's really hard for them to let go. But then there's another message here for some of you that this is a past relationship, or this was a relationship that they were in before that I feel has caused them to feel some sort of heartbreak and pain and separation as well. Especially because we have camera here too. So I do feel like this is like, it says learn from the past. And it also says reminiscing and keepsake and perception. But also when you think of a camera, it's like looking through a lens as well too. So I do feel like perception is very important. And so I feel like this is facing this way because this person's perception right now is all about maybe possibly getting hurt, possibly getting stabbed in the back. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the lens they're looking through because of their past, on what has happened, whether that is within this connection or this is just their past in general. But then I love that we have the clock here. So this is just about patience and taking and needing time. It says need time, takes time, and it just takes time in time. Okay, whatever that means. And then it says that it cycles, time to heal and progress. And so this person may be actually in some sort of healing stage right now from a situation ending with the relation of the Grim Reaper here. And I think also if that's not the case, because this is a general reading, so I do get like multiple different messages and like kind of nudges in different directions, and sometimes it can sound a little confusing, so I'm sorry, just bear with me. But if that's not the case for you as well too, I do feel like this is all about transformation, and this is all about, because it literally says grow and transform your life. And so I think this is about this person needing time and taking time to change the way that they see relationships and possibly, you know, love as well too. Now, when I say taking time and needing time, I don't mean that, you know, you wait around or you feel like you're on a string or, you know, being pulled in different directions because you're waiting for this person. I never ever want you to feel like you have to wait for someone to come around for you. And honestly, I don't believe that you ever should. But I do feel like it is possible for this person to come around eventually. What you do in the meantime is up to you. I'm not here to tell you how to live your life. But we can look into that in the advice as well too, though. But I'm like, it's always, I always, in even in like personal readings and things like that, I always, what was I gonna say? I always try to tell people like to not focus so much on like what the other person's doing, because we can't control what other people do. I mean, it's nice for these readings are very lovely to see like where someone's head's at, you know, and to get healing information and things like that about how other people feel. But we need to remember as well that we can't control how other people feel. We can't control what they do and things like that. The only person we're ever responsible of is ourselves. And so with that, you know, we actually gained so much more power because we're not waiting for other people. We're not worrying about other people. We're really just focusing on ourselves. So this could be a time for you while, you know, things are kind of going slow or whatever's happening between you and this person. This could be a time for you to work on yourself as well too, and to focus on whatever it is that, you know, is going to uplift and enhance your life at this time. All right, so let's give our messages, please. Any more messages about how this person feels before we go to the channeled messages? Oh, so we have someone else, and it says someone else is in the middle and someone else is trying to sabotage this. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have no, it's not the right time. So what I'm really feeling for a lot of you was that message of them getting over, still kind of getting over, not able to let go, because how I said this came out in reverse, and it was like not fully letting go yet, even though I don't really read reversals, but it was calling to me, okay, and I answered. But anyways, I do feel like this person is getting over something from the past. Whether this is someone else like in their life right now, or this was someone else that they're trying to overcome. Whatever the case is, it is interfering with their judgment, and it is interfering with them being able to be as emotionally available as you deserve. And I say that lovely for the people in the back, okay? As you deserve. Regardless of this, if this person wants to be with you or not, if they're not able to give you your needs because they're still hung up on someone else that's not very deserving and worthy, you know, you deserve someone that is able to give you what you need, give you what you deserve. Under this, we have distance, which is interesting because I was kind of feeling that Three of Wands too could have represented for some of you that there is distance between you, whether that is physical distance or it's like you feel like the, you know, emotional distance, like this person is kind of drifting and like I'm saying, like not emotionally available, so they're a little bit distant and things. It's because this is this person's kind of using all their energy, I think, either for work as well and to kind of get over this. But then we do have the cycles take time, and I do feel like this person is actually possibly healing from something else. Okay, so I'm gonna set this over here. We're gonna get some channeled messages from this person though, so we're gonna see what they gotta say, and then we're going to get some advice for you. Sure, I gotta move everything because I start to feel real claustrophobic. I don't know if that's just me or what, but... Okay, so some channeled messages from this person to my pile one. What do they want my pile one to know at this time, please? What do they want my pile one to know at this time about how they're feeling? What's going on with them? They have tell me you love me. What are they feeling? Be my baby. You are all I think about. Interesting. So this person is very infatuated with you. Oh my gosh, I'm head over heels for you as well too. And so I think, so what's happening here is they're still just, I think, getting over past situations that are keeping them stuck in this mindset of how they used to go about relationships, I feel. For some of you, if they do have a third party or they're not able to commit to you, this is something to think about as well. But they do have very strong feelings for you. This is very adamant. I feel like with this tell me you love me, it's almost as if they want you to see how they feel. They want to know how you feel first before they just dive into. You are all I think about. I'm heads over heels for you guys. So you were on this person's mind heavy. If you didn't think that you were, you definitely were. And that's why I can see before too that they were seeing things and they were feeling things, but they just weren't maybe fully expressing them, or they weren't able to like show you. I think this person's a little fearful. Okay, so let's get some more messages. Let's get some clarification for what's going on with this person as well too. Like, I'm happy when I'm with you. I want to have your babies, and you make me so proud. These are really positive channel messages, guys. Let's get one more, and then we'll talk about it, and I'll get some advice. One more message from this person. You have unblocked me right now. I think you're the one. Okay. All right. So this person does have some strong feelings for you. I feel like this does maybe cause some fears with this person. This person does maybe have trouble expressing them to you. I think for a lot of the time when the "you make me so proud" comes up, this is a lot of time I feel like it's like almost like their higher self. If you did something to kind of stand up for yourself, or if you like did something to like not allow certain behaviors anymore, then like their higher self's like, you're learning like this, you're making me so proud, like this is what you're supposed to do, you know. But yeah, I want to have your babies and think this person's very sexually attracted to you too, pile one. And then I feel like I'm happy when I'm with you is obviously very true, but I think it's like maybe when you're with this person, things seem easy, things seem simple, like it's all good. And then when you and this person like separate, like leave each other, then it's like it gets complicated. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but for some reason I do. But yeah, so this person does have really strong feelings about the someone else. Hopefully that's just someone from their past that they're trying to get over, because I was reading that it was kind of like a perception thing, blocking their perception. And hopefully it's not anyone like in the connection like right now. But I'm sure that's something that you would probably already know of. So don't think like, oh, that YouTube tarot lady told me that you're cheating, so you must be cheating. Don't do that. Obviously, it would be like if you know. I think this is like past connections and past relationships. Oopsies. Okay. So let's go ahead and get some advice for my pile one about the situation. What advice do we have right now for pile one? What does pile one need to hear? We have the Three of Wands again for you. I have the energy to realize my goals. Interesting. Three of Wands for both sides about how they feel, and one for you. Let's get like one more. I feel like this Three of Wands for you, pile one, is about expectations. I feel this is about you setting or not setting expectations, but you having expectations and seeing if they get met or not within this situation, whether that's something that you still have to see or that's something that's been happening. And also the Three of Wands is really about, for now, I think it's a lot about, setting your expectations high. And then we have the King of Swords. I trust my ability to make strategic decisions. Okay. Going after what you want and trusting your inner wisdom that, that it's what you want, that you're able to achieve it, you're able to get it, or there's a divine reason for this as well too. Like if you feel pulled with this Three of Wands, you feel pulled towards a direction or someone or something, there's a divine reason for this. And with this King of Swords, I feel like this is about you thinking clearly, seeing things from all different sides, different aspects. And sometimes when the swords come out, like the King or Queen of Swords, this is about seeing things directly and truthfully as they are, and not what your emotions are telling you as well too. So maybe to kind of keep a clear head when it comes to this situation as well, or just maybe in your life in general. You can all keep a clear head at times, Oh, right. And then the last cards we have are the Seven of Pentacles. And it's like, oh, again, it's all, I trust my ideas and my direction. That's literally like the same energy as that King of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which is I deserve financial security. I've been jumbling up my words all day. I don't know what's wrong with me today. I think I even did it in the intro. I was like, stumbled in the intro, but we don't need to talk about that. Yeah. So the Knight of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, trust my ideas and my directions. I deserve financial security. Yeah, I think for some of you, this could be about this situation, or this could just be about in your life in general, but trying to, with the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles is usually about seeing how much, coming so far in a situation and seeing how much work is left, you know, like how much you have to do. Sometimes it can be about doubt as well, because you're like, I don't know if this is going to produce the results that I want it to. But then we have the Knight of Pentacles, which does kind of confirm that there is a slow and steady wins the race type of energy here. Okay, so I think that within time, you know, things are going to get better, things are going to start picking up. But right now you may just be in that energy of like, I don't know if this is for me and I don't know what to do. So this is a time for you to trust that inner wisdom and trust where you feel led to. Maybe not always emotionally led, because sometimes our emotions can't get the best of us, especially if something's going on, like something happened that got you all worked up or something. Sometimes, you know, check the astrological events happening, because sometimes those mess with you a huge, big time too, especially like the moon and things like that. But for the most part, where you feel led and trust where you feel like you need to be and where you need to go. This is all about you trusting your inner wisdom and what it is that you want. And yeah, I was going to say something else, but it's gone. Okay, yeah, on that weird note, let's go ahead. I'm going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much, Pile 1, if you stayed till the end. If you are not subscribed already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you never miss another reading, and I will see you beautiful souls in the future. Oh, and thank you guys for liking and commenting on all the videos. It really means so much to me, and it does actually way more than you probably think. And I love hearing your stories. I love hearing your sides of things and what's going on with you. And yeah. Oh, and I just want to say, I especially love when you guys support each other, like in your comments. I just think that's so cute and it warms my heart so much. So yeah, I just wanted to give a shout out to y'all. Thank you. And I will see you guys later. Bye. Hi, Pile 2, and welcome to your reading. If you chose the Light Seers Tarot deck, or maybe this Labradorite Palm Stone, then welcome. Oops, that's Pile 1 stone. Let's get that out of here. Okay. Welcome to your reading. So today we are asking the question of how the person on your mind is currently feeling about you. Where's their head at? And what are their current thoughts and feelings? So Spirit, if you could please tune me into my Pile 2, please. Oopsies, tune me into my Pile 2's energy. And if you could please tune me into how the person on their mind is currently feeling about them. What are their current thoughts and feelings towards them and towards this situation, please? Thank you. Oh my gosh, there's resistance. All right. How are they feeling about my Pile 1? I mean, my Pile 2. Oh my gosh. I just finished with Pile 1, so I gotta get Pile 1 off the brain. So sorry. You're my beautiful Pile 2. How are you feeling about Pile 2? Okay, we have the Page of Wands. We have the Knight of Pentacles. How is this person on my Pile 2's mind feeling about them? We have the Four of Wands. We also have the Hanged Man. Interesting. Okay, let's get some clarifiers really fast. Clarifying this Page of Wands. Why is this Page of Wands here? Oops. I flipped over like 3 times. Well, which one is it? Okay, we have the Fool in the Death card. Ooh, transformations, new beginnings. We also have... I was thinking about the Chariot too. That's so weird. So I'm going to just pull the top one, pull the Six of Wands. But those other ones, they're in my brain. Okay. Why is the Knight of Pentacles here? We have the Ace of Pentacles. I love that. Why is the Four of Wands here? We have the Five of Swords. Okay. And the Hanged Man. Why is the Hanged Man here? Okay. We have the Seven of Cups coming in reverse. We have the Seven of Cups coming in reverse along with the Five of Cups. I'll use that as like a clarifier here too. Bottom of that, we have the Five Cups. Okay. All right. I feel like this person, the first card coming out being the Page of Wands, means that this person does feel very passionate about you. I feel like this person is attracted to you. And I feel like you almost bring out this person's like playful side. I do feel like they appreciate that. The fact that we have the Six of Wands clarified by that is that they're very interested in making this work with you. And I heard maybe making this work this time around. So if this isn't your first rodeo with this person, then that's kind of where that's coming from. And I felt like the Chariot was coming out as well too, because I felt like that was like them wanting to push forward, wanting to, you know, like, because the Chariot does represent like willpower, you know, and it's like wanting to move this forward or make this work regardless. But I do feel like there is a problem with this person kind of surrendering with the Hanged Man here and with the Five of Wands. I feel like when it comes to this person being 100% vulnerable at times, that's kind of, it's hard for this person. It could have been because maybe they were hurt before, whatever the case is. I guess that doesn't, it's not really important right now. Because I was going to go on this huge old thing about that, and I'm like, wait, that's not what I'm talking about right now. Okay. Yeah, so I do feel like they are conflicted about fully surrendering to this feelings, maybe this new beginning, this new start, whatever, because we did have the Ace and I did see the Fool come out as well too. The fact that we have the Knight of Pentacles though is I feel like this is wanting to move forward and maybe take things a little bit slow this time, if that makes sense, because I do feel like what they're seeing right here with this Ace of Pentacles is a beautiful new opportunity, something that they can actually take and work with here. But I do think because we have the Four of Wands, which would indicate almost like this desire to, you know, be successful, this desire to make it work as well. You know, with this right here, we have the Five of Swords. So it's like, again, they're kind of mentally frustrated, maybe a little bit going back and forth. I don't know, this is possible. I don't know if my pile 2 wants to do this again, or I don't know where, you know, my pile 2's heads out, whatever it is, there's a lot of mental frustration here. And we can see that with the Five of Swords as well too, which it's kind of creating this inner conflict when it comes to, like I said, I think twice already, like surrendering, you know, to their feelings and to their desires and to their wants. Now we have the Seven of Cups coming out in reverse again too, which does can signal confusion, overthinking. The picture here is someone quite literally trying to pick and choose, but they don't know what's underneath and they're kind of confused. They're like, I don't know which one do I want? This could indicate this person either having options or deciding for themselves. You know what I'm saying? So maybe this person has, I don't want to say that, I think it's like, I don't want to say this person has other options, but for some of you that could be the case. But the fact that it's in reverse, it's almost as if like this person's not able to see things clearly at this time. It's like they're trying to figure something out with you, pile 2, and they're like stumped. Especially with this Five of Swords here too. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're stumped, and maybe that's because they're trying to figure out your intentions. For some of you, and I feel like your intentions are good, and that may confuse them. Maybe they're not used to that. You know what I'm saying? And also, you know, we have this Five of Cups, which I said, we'll just clarify with these Seven of Cups. And so this could be their mindset right now as well, too. Like not really seeing that things could be as successful even though that's their desire, like not seeing that this is possible, whatever the case is. They're kind of focused on some sort of loss, or they're kind of focused on some sort of like negativity right now, and it's causing them to, I think it's causing their judgment to be clouded when it comes to you, Let's get some oracles going though. Let's see some other stuff. We're also going to be pulling some channeled messages from this person and some advice for you too. But first, let's get some oracles and let's get any other information. Okay, so we have confidence and we have addiction. So we did have death card along with that Fool. So if you are in a separation with this person, or this person does, or there was an ending, I do feel like they are wanting a new start here. That could be where the confliction comes from, like not wanting to surrender because maybe their ego, they don't want to feel stupid, or they don't want to get hurt, or they don't want to be like rejected, you know, that kind of stuff. But then we have lightning, which in this oracle deck is basically like the Tower. This is all about, I think, this ending or whatever happened with this coffin, because its endings bring new beginnings. It's also about growth, change, liberation, and transitions. Yeah, this has caused this person to go through a lot of internal changes that I think were very uncomfortable for this person. It's about upheaval and transformation, but you know, that Tower, that pesky Tower card can be quite an uncomfortable situation. It's about foundations that weren't ever fully strong enough to hold what you wanted it to hold in the first place. So they break down and they crumble, and that can be scary. And I think this has a lot to do with this person feeling very codependent on you, and this person being very controlling as well, or having control over this situation. I feel like maybe this person at one point in time wanted some sort of false sense of control over the situation to feel safe. And now I feel like for whatever reason with this lightning card, they may have lost that. And that could have actually indicate a lot of this, that confusion and all of that stuff that we were talking about. Bottom of the deck, though, we do have soulmate. So I do feel like this person does feel like you are the person for them. They do recognize you as a divine counterpart. And this could be part of this addiction as well, too. They may be feeling this loss and feeling like they lost somebody that is quite important. Well, you are very important, but like I was going to say, that they may never find again, you know, and I think that maybe just is how they're feeling. But let's get some more oracles. Let me move this. Oh, I have to shuffle this too. Sometimes I just get so ahead of myself, I forget to do things. Okay. Yeah, we have challenges. Make a decision, inner work, healing. This is literally quite the same energy of like pushing through these challenges. That one is so quick to come out too. And I do feel like it says work on inner healing as well too, especially with this Tower. This is like that uncomfortability. Is that the word? I don't know. Don't come for me in the comment spot though. Yeah, it's kind of like that energy of that I'm feeling with this person, like, and knowing that they either, I think it's like they need to step it up or they need to work on themselves, because the old isn't working. It's like, it's almost as if this connection has challenged them to rise to this situation or rise above or whatever the case is. And I feel like they are kind of feeling a little bit challenged. But, you know, we do have a lot of cards that represent change, growth, and, you know, change, growth, and transitions and things like that. So it means this person, I feel like, is hopefully they're, you know, heeding to these challenges, knowing they can overcome these challenges. But I'm sure it's different for everybody. Okay, so we have open up your heart. It will attract more love. I think this is perfect for that energy that I was getting of like this person not fully surrendering. And this is a great way to kind of explain that, like, they're not fully able to open their heart right now fully because I think they are a bit scared. It's not that they don't want to, and it's not that they don't feel this way. It's not that they're not capable of feeling. It's almost as if they're not able of allowing it in, if that makes sense. Like, it's like giving and receiving in equal. Oops, someone's calling me. I'm just gonna let that ring through. Hopefully it's not interrupting this. Actually, let me see. Oh, sorry. Okay. Well, the number on the caller that was calling me started with 888. So maybe that is a sign for some of you. Maybe that's a sign for abundance as well. Like, it could be in your personal life or this connection, you know, who knows? Anyways, but yeah, so this person, like, I think is challenged to open up their heart, to kind of let their feelings flow through and let their emotions show, and being vulnerable, you know. Okay, so we have date night, get ready to be wined and dined. We also have moving, which the Four of Wands can always indicate like a movement, moving in together, moving out together. And I feel like maybe if this person was, for some of you, this specific message, so just ignore it if it's not for you. They are kind of very sad or conflicted. If you had plans of moving in together and that kind of got squandered, they're like, oh, damn. Because with this Five of Swords. But yeah, so we have date night coming out. Get ready to get wined and dined. This is like maybe them wanting to take you out, wanting to go out with you, or just wanting to meet up with you and converse. Because I do feel like that, you know, that the chairs and the table is very like symbolic, like sitting down and having a conversation as well. And so this could be like them wanting to take, you know, wanting to get to know you more or get to know you again and take you out. And I like how it says get ready to get wined and dined and 69. I'm totally kidding. Ignore that. But for the most part, yeah. Now I'm distracting myself by being silly. Okay. I kind of want to get one more though. I kind of feel puffy at one more. So let's get one more reviews and then we'll move to the channel messages. So how is this person feeling about my pile 2? What's going on? Vacation. You will travel soon. Okay, so yeah. I mean, this could be like with that date night, like they want to take you out and things like that, but maybe they feel like when they're with you, it's like they don't have to worry about their problems. Maybe if there is distance between you, like physical distance, they want to travel and see you and they want to talk to you as well. This could indicate like maybe wanting to make up with you, for some of you, wanting to show you like how they feel, whatever the case is here. Whatever it is, they kind of just want to meet up with you, I think, for a lot of you. And if that's not possible, then it must just be some wishful thinking, some fantasizing with that Seven of Cups as well. So let me move this and let's get some channeled messages from this person, and then we're going to pull some advice for you. I don't like that's like so. That was interesting. So they could want to like go on a vacation with you or something, or travel with you, or travel to see you. But if that's not, if you guys aren't like physically distant, then maybe this is just like, the vacation kind of reminds me of like escapism. I think I said that though, like they may feel like they're on a vacation when they're with you, like it's you, like make them escape their problems. Okay, so we have Unblock Me right now being the first card to come out. So they do want to talk to you. Sometimes if you're blocked, this card does indicate that they will unblock you. I've heard that so many times. What do they have that I don't? How is this person? What messages do they want my pile 2 to know? I just want to hear your voice again. Oh my gosh, with the unblock me right now, like, yeah, this person wants to. That's probably why I was getting that with this, like, this date night. It's not even just about taking on a date. Like, if they were to, like, physically be able to see you right now, like, they would be so happy. Any more messages? Oh, yep, apparently there is. I think you're the one. You make me nervous. I'm always busy. I'm not doing well without you. I think this is I'm always busy is like, well, actually, I'm getting a couple different messages. If this person, one of the reasons why you decided to separate from this person, or is because maybe they didn't have enough time for you. This is kind of like that. It was that. And then also, they're maybe trying to keep themselves busy because they feel like they're not doing well without you, you know. And I feel like with this, you make me nervous. I feel like this right now, whatever's going on, you have a lot of power, and you have a lot of power over them, like with this situation right now, pile 2. And so maybe that's why they're like, oh my gosh, I'm nervous. Like, what does pile 2 want? What are they going to do? You know, like it's up to them. And I think there was that loss of control that I was sensing that was making them a little bit scared as well too. But yeah, this person just would like almost give anything just to like speak to you. And I think this person thinks that you have other people, other suitors in mind, and it makes them obviously insecure and a bit jealous. Okay, so any more channel messages for my pile 2? Oh, I thought there was one right there. More child messages for my pile 2. If not, we will move on. I'm embarrassed that I acted so immature. Wow. And then the bottom of the deck, we have I don't know how to feel. Yeah, this person is kind of going through it. We can definitely see that right now. I think this person's kind of kicking themselves and maybe overthinking like past actions and past behaviors and things that they've done that may have shifted your actions. Like, I feel like, you know, whatever you had to do was something that you had to do for yourself. I feel like it's not that you were trying to be mean or malicious or selfish or anything like that. I feel like this is maybe something that was almost deserved when it comes to how this person was behaving or acting. And because of that, it has really made them like they're like squirming in their boots, shaking in their little boots, trying to talk to my pile 2, trying to reach out to my pile 2. Interesting. Okay, so you can screenshot this right here if you want to see these messages, cuties messages, because we're going to be moving on to the advice for you. So what advice do we have here for my pile 2 about this situation, Spirit? What does my pile 2 need to know or need to hear right now when it comes to this situation? We have the Ace of Pentacles again. I'm rewarded for all that I do. I love that. I feel like this Ace of Pentacles is saying that you are very valuable and that the universe is giving you some sort of opportunity here to do something. I guess we can look into that, but it's like an opportunity to evaluate, an opportunity that they're also, you're a gift as well too. Don't forget that. Because that's kind of like what this person was doing. And it's like, if there's an opportunity here, I feel like you would be the one that would be able to take care of it and to do something with it. Let's clarify. What do you mean by this Ace of Pentacles, Spirit? Oh my God. Quite literally, I am so, Spirit pisses me off sometimes to make me look dumb. Come on my YouTube channel, make me look stupid, because it literally says, like, okay, it literally says, I am always rewarded for all that I do. I'm like, Spirit, what do you mean by this? I am successful in all that I do. Okay, so whatever it is that you decide and whatever it is that you want to do, the outcome is always good. You're going to be rewarded for your efforts, whether that's your efforts on yourself. This is your efforts that you put in towards building something, anything that you want. You know, you're definitely going to be rewarded. Nothing is ever not seen and nothing ever goes in vain, especially by Spirit. All of your tears and all of your blood, sweat, and all of the things that you put in and work that you put in on yourself and even other people, you know, it will come back around and you will be rewarded for it, even if it's not in the way that you expect. Like if it's not the same, you know, as like maybe the expectations that you had for in the beginning, like it will come back around, I guess. And also I feel like this is because it is the King of Wands as well too. I do feel like this is about your personal power and decision making and what it is, deciding and going with your passions as well. In confidence too, with like the sunflowers and the wands energy. Yeah, let's get one more for you. Any more advice? I feel like for a lot of you, this is about you as well, putting in the time and effort into yourself. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is that you're going to be greatly rewarded for that, even if you don't see it, you know. And it's honestly, it's quite true, regardless of like if this is something else that the universe wants to bring into you, like maybe like a person or a job or anything like that. Whatever the case is, you know, when you work on yourself and you work to you know, love all the things about you that maybe other people or yourself felt were unlovable, that kind of raises your vibration. So you'll be like uplifting yourself, raising your vibration, working on your mindset. All of those types of things attract way better things into your life just by you doing that. So it's quite true and quite literally you will be rewarded for working on yourself. Okay, so then we have more Wands energy. It's like, I'm always open to good news. I love that for you, about staying optimistic. And then we have the Chariot. I go forward with confidence. Whatever's happening in your life right now, whatever you decide, I feel like Spirit really wants you to stay optimistic because you do have great things coming. And obviously that's been clarified. multiple times. So to keep going, I think however you're going, you got this. And you're gonna be okay with or without anybody in your life. You know, you're strong. Okay, so I am going to leave this reading here. Thank you so much, pile 2. If you stayed till the end, you know I love you for that. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you're not already. And I just want to say thank you for anyone who has ever liked or commented on a video. It really does help me out a lot. And I love hearing you guys share your stories, and I love hearing your support, not only for me, but for each other in the comments. I think that's just so beautiful. And you guys really do just warm my heart up when I see your guys' comments and I read them. So thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye. Oops. Hi, pile 3. Welcome and thank you for joining me. If you chose the Aura Quartz Tower or the Rider-Waite Tarot deck, then this is your reading. So today we are asking the question of how the person on your mind is currently feeling about you. What are their current thoughts and feelings towards you and the connection? So Spirit, if you could please tune me into my pile 3's energy, and if you could please tune me in to how the person on their mind is feeling about us. Thank you. Okay, so how is the person on the pile 3's mind feeling about them? How are they feeling about my pile 3? We have the 9 of Cups. We have the 3 of Swords. We have the 5 of Cups. And we have the Queen of Cups. Okay. I'm going to assume these are the clarifiers here, so let's go ahead and talk about it. We have the Temperance and the Star. We have the 10 of Pentacles, and we have the 9 of Pentacles. Interesting. Bottom of the deck, we have the 4 of Swords. And please excuse her little drawn-on heart-shaped outfit. YouTube wants to censor my videos for nudity sometimes, so I have to edit these cards myself. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about what I'm seeing here. I do feel like the way this person feels about you is, right now, if I can be quite honest, with this 9 of Cups and this 9 of Pentacles, I feel like this person is seeing that you may be doing a lot better without them, and I think that really hurts them right now. I do feel like the Knight of Cups did come out, though, because they do feel like you are a person that would be able to emotionally fulfill them. I feel like you made this person feel very safe at one point, and maybe you were like very sharing with your like resources to this person. There's a lot of cards of abundance here. That's why I'm kind of thinking that. But also, I do feel like right now, they're kind of seeing you. I don't know if you went through like some sort of like glow up or whatever with this 9 of Pentacles, but they're seeing you in this light of like where you're very much independent and you got it like on your own, and you pretty much don't need them. And I think that's why this 3 of Swords came out kind of next. I feel like this person is kind of going through some heartbreak or some pain right now when it comes to the future of this connection. I feel like they were thinking that you and this person would be together in the future with this 10 of Pentacles. Maybe if you guys even talked about having kids, things like that, things of that nature is definitely kind of what I'm seeing here. And now that they're kind of like, well, I don't feel like I get that happy ending with my pile 3 anymore, and now I don't know what to do. So they're kind of hurting. I do feel like with this 5 of Cups and this Temperance, though, yeah, they are kind of in need of definitely some emotional healing. I feel like they are going through some loss right now. And with the Temperance, it's like, it's going to take some time and some patience for them to work through these emotions. I'm hearing for some of you, this could have been a past relationship from them, if that makes sense, for them. But I think for the majority of you, this is your situation right now. Or like at least the person on your mind. I would hope so. If not, then maybe you're in the wrong pile. But yeah, okay. So, but then we have the Queen of Cups and then we have the Star. And I feel like with this, they're kind of hoping, almost as if they're going to hope that you're going to come around and be sensitive and open and like caring to them once again, if that makes sense. It's like maybe they're like, maybe my pile 3 will be in this Queen of Cups energy again. Maybe they'll be receptive to my emotions. Maybe they'll be compassionate towards me, and I can only hope. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. And before you come for me in the comments saying like, oh, hell no, I would never, because this person blah blah blah. I'm just reading what I see here and how I feel like they're feeling, okay? It doesn't mean that that's deserved, or that doesn't mean that you should do that or anything like that. I'm just yeah. I'm just the messenger, okay? So don't shoot me. But yeah, I do feel like it's almost as if they're like longing and missing for your feelings again. Like if you like were once very like compassionate and like open and emotional with this person, and maybe they weren't very receptive of that, then I do feel like they're like kind of missing that. They're like, oh my gosh, I wish I would have done that. Or because I think a lot of this is with them like in their head with the Four of Swords. Like this, a lot of this is them like contemplating, thinking when they're resting, you know. And I think for the most part, they're realizing that you were a very abundant person in their life, and that you and this person's connection had so much potential of actually creating something strong in the future. And now I feel like they're a little heartbroken at this time because they may not see that is possible right now at this time, like, or anymore, like whatever, if there was a separation here or something. I feel like they would have wished maybe they were a little bit more compassionate with your feelings, or a little bit more open with their heart as well too, with the Queen of Cups here as well. And then like with the Star here too, it's like still having faith, still having hope for healing, maybe like healing this connection or rejuvenating this connection in a way. Let's get some oracles though before I keep talking about it. Okay, so we have talking, interested in conversing more, awaiting messages, arise, text, email, call, hovering. Okay, so this person does want to speak to you if you are not on speaking terms, or they do like talking to you. I feel like because it's like someone, it's kind of like reminds me of someone like a kind of look at their phone texting all the time. Like maybe they're like waiting for you to reach out, or they want to reach out to you in some way. It's like they just want to talk to you. Some of you could be in a talking stage with this person, and that could have been like, you know, that message of them healing from like other things. I don't remember what I said, I'm sorry. But now I'm getting a message too with this Three of Swords and this Ten of Pentacles. This person could be like healing from like family issues as well too, like because this can represent family, and so they could have been going through a lot when it comes to their home life and their family, and that could have caused them to maybe like learned behaviors and things like that from their family as well. But then we have Girl with a Snake. So we have empath and narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, and enable your boundaries. Okay, that makes sense too. Okay, then we have Mask, not showing true feelings, hide personality, pretend, and gaslighting. And then we have Passion, insane chemistry, like, I mean, okay, so this is very telling to what I was sensing before in the cards. I do feel like they wish that they were more compassionate to your emotions, and I do feel like they hope that one day you will come around and be open to them. I think when it comes to their emotions, because we have a Girl with a Snake, I feel like this is telling that maybe they had done some things, or there was just a reason why you had to enable some sort of boundaries when it came to this person. Maybe you had to separate yourself from this person, or whatever the case was. It's like you kind of felt that something was off. Maybe this relationship or this connection was a little one-sided at first. Like it was all about this person. This person could have been like me, and you could have been a very caring, empathetic person and been like, yeah, you. And then now when it came time to that, and I think that's what I was getting with this Nine of Pentacles as well too. Like maybe the fact that you are more focused on yourself now, in your own, like in your own ones, this person sees that and they're like, oh my gosh, I wish that I still had pile 3, or I wish that I still did. I don't know if I was calling you pile 1 in the beginning. If I wasn't, sorry. But they're like, yeah, I miss talking to my pile 3. I miss like how she, or he, she, they, them, I miss how they were, when they were with me, because now that's not the same, whatever the case, you know what I'm saying? And so I feel it's, and that's where that 5 of Cups, like that loss kind of comes in here. And then we have Mask here too. So yeah, this is maybe about this person not really being able to show how they truly felt for you for a long time, or maybe they weren't able to express themselves the way that the way that they felt on the inside. And also, there's maybe a message here too, because we do have like the empath and narcissist paradigm here, that maybe that they weren't 100% like authentic with you in the beginning. Like maybe they did kind of lead you on at some point, or maybe they did have a bunch of empty promises and things like that. But one thing that I feel like I was going to say now, but I feel like for some of you, there could be distance between you, like right now. So maybe that's not the case. But one thing that I feel like both of you couldn't deny at one point was the attraction and the passion that you guys both had for each other. And I feel like that is what has caused you guys to not be able to probably get each other off each other's minds, or to not be able to fully, like, I don't know. For some of you, like maybe this person not being able to fully let go. Interesting. Okay, so let's get some more oracles, and then we're going to do some channeled messages. So tell me more about how this person is feeling towards my pile of 3, please. How are they feeling towards my pile of 3? What do they need to know? Okay, so we have commitment. Ooh, we have caution. Find out more information before. Don't overwork yourself. We have commitment. Things are getting serious. Let's get one more. Okay, 3 more, whatever. And then we have communicate. I think this is that person wanting to communicate with you again, like that talking card. That's kind of the same energy here. All right. Okay, so we have commitment. We have caution. We also have intuition. And we have challenges and let go, which is interesting because the bottom of this deck that I've been kind of called to is the same kind of butterfly image. Though it says the butterfly relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. And this is let go, make room for the new beginning on its way to you. That's beautiful. Yeah, so maybe this person does want some sort of new beginning here because of the information here, but with this card let go, I'm honestly really feeling like this is about letting go of the past here, kind of letting go of like what was, maybe a need to let go, so you like it says, so you can allow good things in here, whether that's this connection or not, that's kind of up to you. But now that this is kind of how this person's feeling, I feel like this person does want they do want a commitment with you, but I feel like the caution and intuition is for you. I feel like spirit wouldn't just give you these messages without kind of some sort of like warning, or maybe some sort of like information, just to like lead you on. There's always kind of something like this. So basically what I'm trying to say is that whether this person is saying that they're serious or commitment, I feel like there's some more information that you need to gather here. And I feel like your intuition has been trying to tell you something about this person for a long time. And some of you may already know what it is already, like if this is a situation that you've been dealing with for a long time. But it literally says the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. And then it says, find out more information, don't overwork yourself. So I do feel like there is something that this person is not kind of telling you. And when it comes to, okay, so I'm actually kind of hearing what it is, from a spirit, that it's what this person's not telling you. It's not like a literal secret or something like needs to come out. It's that I feel like this person is saying that they may have worked on themselves, or they may have changed certain behaviors, and they may not be 100% honest with that. They may think that they have, or they may say that they will, but I don't think this person knows what it really takes to do this type of inner work like that. And I feel like this is something that It's obviously up to each and every one of you. With this person does come in and want to offer some sort of commitment, because I do feel like this person has been kind of watching you, and I do feel like this person does want to either break the silence, or this person wants to come forward here. Okay, so, and I really always say use your own discernment over, like, follow your own intuition and use your own discernment over what I say. And you know, what any tarot reader says on YouTube or anyone says in anyways, you know, you always kind of know best for yourself. So I want to start by putting that out there. But yeah, basically it's like, I feel like when it comes to you making the decision that you want, it's like you kind of already know. It's like, I think you've been feeling this and you already know like what it is to do here in this situation, and like how this person truly is. So I'm just going to leave it at that, because I don't want to, like, I'm not going to be so specific if it's different for every single one of you. But I think that there's a lot to be released within this connection from the past, and I don't know if that is maybe what has been getting in the way of this as well too. But it's like, and I think this could go for this person as well too. It's like if they're holding on to like certain situations, certain relationships, and things in the past, things that have happened between you, whatever the case is, and they're kind of bringing that baggage in, it's not going to be as easy. There are going to be challenges as well when it comes to this situation. But yeah, interesting energy from this person here. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some channel messages. So what are some channel messages that they want my pile 3 to know, or that you want my pile 3 to know? Spirit, for his phone on here. What did pile 3 need to know? I want to reach out, but I kept stopping myself. I'm always busy. I'm going to laugh. I'm just like, yeah, that means that this person does want to like to talk to you. And I feel like they are like watching you. So if I'm starting to fall for you, oh, I've caught feelings. I'm head over heels for you, and I want to move in together. That seems a little fast. I'm totally kidding. But I'm just gonna couple more and we'll talk about some that I feel called to talk about. I'm still keeping my options open. And I just want to hear your voice again. Bottom of the deck, we have tell me you love me. I'm proud this one's peeking out too. I put on a brave face, but I'm scared too. Yeah. Okay. So I feel like, yeah, this is like this strong feelings that this person does have for you that was very apparent in the passion. I think that this person with this, I want to move together and move in together. This could be for certain people's like situation. Like maybe you guys had talked about that in the past. I did feel like with that 3 of Swords, that could have been like some future planning, future talking, that maybe this person feels like it's not going to happen anymore, and that's why they're like in that 3 of Swords, heartbroken energy. But I do want to say though, when that came out though, like that, my first reaction was like, whoa, that's like really fast. So if this person is the type of person that does want to come in and move really fast, and say like, oh yeah, everything's gonna be good, like I'm gonna do this for you, we're gonna move in together, have babies, blah blah blah, like this and that, and if your intuition is telling you like, whoa, like that's really fast, and I think that's a red flag as well too, and a sign that maybe this person isn't being 100% authentic, because you know, most people would want to wait and see or take their time, and especially if you want to take time too, like you're worthy of them respecting your wishes, whether that's time apart. You know, this person should respect that regardless. Okay. And then, so this was very telling, like that was confirmation about that person wanting to talk to you. And then we have, I just want to hear your voice again. So I feel like you and this person, for a majority of you, you're definitely in a separation right now as well too. And I think this has, a major impact on this person's growth and your growth as well, like the situation. So I do feel like there's a lot of healing that has been going on between both sides, or at least for your side, pile 3. And I don't know if it's like, I guess it would be different for everyone, because I'm hearing you can't force someone else to do the inner work, but you can work on yourself. That's kind of what I'm hearing. And I think that's kind of a realization that I think you've had, pile 3, for a lot of you. I can feel that you kind of had that. You're like, okay, I can't control anyone else. I can't control what they say and what they do. You know, if they lie, if they don't, whatever the case is, I can only control myself. And I think that's where you were kind of at in the beginning, like maybe you deciding to, work on yourself, do your own thing. And that's why that person was like kind of like watching you in this Nine of Pentacles energy. Like, okay, you're independent, you're good without me. They're like, that's not okay. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, your person should want you to be good without them regardless. Like, they should know that they should want you to thrive in life. But yeah, so this oh, I've caught feelings is like maybe again like some sort of like self-sabotage, because it's like, oh my gosh, I've caught feelings, I have to run. Oh my gosh, I've caught feelings. Let me ruin this before it even begins. You know, that kind of energy is like what I'm saying, what I'm seeing here. It's very interesting. And then, but we do have like a lot of passion here, a lot of things. I'm always busy. I feel this almost came up in like every single pile. And so this could be like a distraction energy as well too. This person trying to keep busy, not really trying to focus on this, especially if they're feeling like this loss and this heartache that came out in the tarot. They're probably, yeah, not trying to sit with their feelings and sit with this at this time. And I think maybe the Four of Swords and the bottom as well too, that's kind of when all of these feelings and all of these thoughts and realizations maybe come up for this person when they actually do sit still. So maybe they're trying to not do that at least at this time. Yeah, so I'm starting to fall for you and head over heels for you. We have a lot of like realizations of like this person really wanting to be in your life and having these strong feelings for you. Now, I feel like with this, I'm still keeping my options open, and like all of this, there is an immaturity that I'm getting here from this person. And I think maybe that was the message before too, when it was like, I don't know, this person's ready, or like what I was saying before, like there's something like with your intuition, like with the commitment and things like that. This person could definitely have commitment issues. That's definitely a red flag. And I was gonna see something else, but I totally forgot. But yeah, like maybe this person has these wants and has these desires for you and has these feelings for you, but they're not able to execute the plan. Like they could say this, they could say that, they could have a plan, but when it comes to actually following through with it, they may fall short, and they may sometimes do things that are self-sabotaging to this connection. And I think that is a big red flag for the immaturity and the growth that is still needed within this person. Okay, so you can screenshot these if you still want to read them or you want to look at them, but I'm going to ask for some advice for you now about this situation. So please, Spirit, what is some advice for my pile 3 about this situation? Ooh, we have the Magician. I love that. I manifest perfectly what I desire. I feel like this is about like you realizing that you are in control. You have the power, you know? The Magician is a very powerful person and can turn, what is that called? Alchemy, you know, can turn something into nothing. And I feel like this is maybe like your circumstances or whatever has happened, wherever you feel like, you know, just remember that you are always in control and you always have the power. This could be finding your own power again out of like letting other people control your emotions, which I think for pile 3, I think a lot of you are kind of already standing in your power. And I think this is good. I think this is confirmation. I think this is about you not allowing other people to control how you feel and what it is you want and your things like that. Then we have the King of Wands. I am successful in all that I do. I love that for you. And then we also have the Two of Swords. Whatever I decide, I trust the outcome. Yeah, this is about you making decisions. Because King of Wands is someone who can make decisions and follow his heart and follow his passion and still lead in a great way. And I feel like the Magician can too. And so this is, you know, following your heart, following and doing what it is you feel is right, regardless of, I think, the people around you. Bottom of the deck, we have Death. I let go and I embrace new beginnings. This is a very chance. I feel like you're in this stage in your life right now, pile 3, to where you're not going to be putting up with anyone else's BS. I feel like you're kind of taking your power back and you're just doing whatever the hell you want. And I think that's beautiful. And I think you're like at this point right now where you're just going with the flow. Like if someone wants to do that, then they can do that, but not around you. You know what I'm saying? Or they can, if someone wants to help you, they can help you. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's really cool. And I feel like maybe just trusting in your own choices more and whatever you decide and knowing that that's for you, is also empowering, and realizing like, you know, whatever outcome is the outcome, but you're going to be okay regardless. And whatever's outcome is actually meant to be. Like there's a lot of peace in the fact that knowing just what's meant to be is what's meant to be, and whatever you decide, like, you can't ever like mess up what's for you, and you can't screw up anything that's not for you. If it's meant for you, it'll come back. If it's not meant for you, then something better will be on its way. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's so peaceful and empowering and beautiful to remember here. But yeah, I do feel like you're in a very transformative stage of your life where like you're literally like evolving. And I think this is also telling as well as like if people aren't evolving with you, then they're not going to be able to come with you regardless of like how much you want them to, you know? So yeah, I'm going to leave this reading here for you, pile 3. Thank you so much. If you stay till the end, don't forget to like or subscribe if you're not already. And I just want to quickly thank everyone that has commented something supportive, not only for me, but for other people as well. I love to see you guys supporting each other. And also I love to hear your guys' input, and I love to hear your stories and things like that, like your experiences. I find them so beautiful and very interesting as well too. So don't be afraid to share. And yeah, and like I said, and liking a video as well helps me realize that either this was resonating or, you know, you want to see more of this kind of content. It really helps me. So yeah, thank you for interacting. Love you guys. I will see you guys the next one. Bye.